I don't I don't hear any music. I don't hear any music.
Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Bro.
I'm just saying, man.
What about this?
Nothing. Do you want me to play some music?
Hey, man, you gonna have to.
Oh my goodness. Oh, you want me to play some music for real? Hold on 1 second. Hold on, y'all. We having technical difficulties.
I don't know. I don't know how you can hear me and not hear the.
I don't hear the music, man.
Hey, man.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just gonna throw my hands up on it then. Cause I can't tell you. You hear everything you need to hear except for the music.
Okay. I got you right here, dog. I got you right here. Lord have mercy.
I don't know. I promise you I don't know.
Nobody needs nobody.
Live from somewhere. From the known to the unknown. The one and only syndicated. Never duplicated. On our show. Ray and Rodney. Rodney and Ray. Anyway, you got it. It's the R&R show.
I don't know.
Yeah. Next time your music don't work, you let me know. I got you.
I don't know. I don't know what to do. It's like, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, dude.
Dude, I don't know what's going on. You know what? It's just time for a new one. That's all it is. We can ride out like that.
Let go.
It's not working. Watch it work when I don't want it to work. Watch it.
It still ain't working.
Nothing.
It still ain't working.
Forget it. I'm not even gonna worry about it no more. What's going on?
What up, B? What's going on, dog? What's going on?
I'm scared of changing the thing.
Like I always do about this time, man, I want to thank y'all for watching, liking, sharing, following us on MeTube, YouTube, MyTube, YoTube, TestTube, WeTube, all the time. Why your mouth open? Mate, you look like a bird. You look like a bird waiting to be fed. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. Can you hear me? I don't know what's going on. But like I said, I like to thank y'all for liking, sharing, following, and liking us on YouTube and all the social media platforms. Y'all know somebody who ain't doing the same thing. Tell them to tell their mama them to tell their mama them, tell their mama them. And who else? I gotta say this part right here too. And your daddy, if you still are around. It is the R&R show. Right now, Rodney is having technical difficulties, so I guess I have to play like Stephen A. and take this thing solo. What's going on, world? What's going on, world? Facebook, world, all 500 of y'all I see that done logged on. What up, D? What up, B? What's going on? Hey, will y'all do me a favor? Will y'all hit that share button for me right quick? What up, Cool? What's going on with you, Pamp? Hey, what y'all gonna do against them Green Bay Packers? That's what I want to know. But we're going to talk about all that. if Rodney ever get back in here and get straightened out, a couple of topics I want to cover today. I want to talk about these doggone coaches. The coaches, I'm talking about from the NFL, and then the big shocker that shook everybody that nobody saw coming. But I got some inside scoop on that right there on Nick Saban. I got a dime, I got to drop on you. Hey, Rodney, you back with us, man? Say something. He ain't saying nothing, y'all. Uh-oh. Look, see? I tried to tell him, man. I tried to tell him, Tony. Hey, you see what Tony said, don't you? You can still read it.
Tony from Columbus, Mississippi ain't talking about nothing. I ain't got nothing for you, Tony.
Look. Hey, dog.
Hey,
I'm about to run off believe you, cuz.
I'm not on what I want to be on, but I can talk now. What up, Coop? What up, D? Hey, Mrs. Ford. What up, B? Tony from Columbus, Mississippi. I got something for you when I see you next time, brother. I got something for you. Just know that. Just know that. So I gotta use my camera microphone because apparently that piece of I'm finna pull a Stephen A.
You know what? Actually,
that's fat something.
Hey, but actually, your camera might sound better than your other mic.
It's the whole thing, the whole unit going out, man. I'm just gonna have to go and break down by another one.
Well, that mic is just like the Philadelphia Eagles right now. Trash.
But you know what though? It had a good run.
Oh yeah.
You hear that?
Nope.
Okay.
Don't hear anything.
All right, cool. So bet. So where we going?
Man, you know what? I was about to say, I was giving them a run through about what we were going to discuss. I told them we were going to touch on the coaches. Oh man, he done dipped out again. Like I said, we're going to touch on the coaches. We're going to touch on the national championship, the college football national championship. Shout out to the Wolverines, but we're going to get to that in a minute. Rodney in, not the house. And you know we got to talk about the doggone playoffs that's coming up this weekend. What intriguing game that you want to see? Be thinking about what game you want to see before we get to that topic. And if we got time, I want to know what y'all think about Jameis Winston. We get to that in a minute. So what?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, for real?
You gonna stay in here this time? Hey man.
Coming to you from probably somewhere in Mississippi.
Off, man.
Guys talking about sports and stuff. You can call them Ray and Rodney or Rodney and Ray. Anyway, it's the R&R show.
Hey man, I don't like the way you just stepped on my intro. You stepped on my intro. Anyway, let's get to these coaches, man.
Come on with it.
Let's get to these coaches.
We lost some coaches, bro. We lost some coaches. And history and all the coaches that we lost. Well, I ain't gonna say lost because we only lost really one. A couple of them just changed venue. One of them gonna change venue. The other one took the seat back. So, Nick Saban, the GOAT. That's all you can say. The GOAT.
I mean, for real, man.
That's all you can say. No matter how much you hate Alabama, you can't take that from their coach. You can be a fan all you want of anybody else but Alabama, but recognize real. And that man is the GOAT of college football all time. Don't say it all time. I don't care what nobody say. Right now,
facts.
All time. You done seen it
facts.
In your time, and you can talk about it. I don't care what nobody say about nobody else. There ain't no other coach in college football able to touch his resume, touch his power, or his reach. They all aspire to be him, which is all you can ask for in your field. So hats off, happy retirement, do what you're gonna do and go be the best at it. Go sell the Mercedes Benz that you just bought. Do what you do, but yeah, that's all you can really say. The best that ever do it is Nick Saban in college football.
Oh yeah, and I just say we were blessed to witness, in my opinion, the greatest college football coach that ever will coach the game. You know,
Exactly.
I know Alabama fans like to put Bear Bryant as first, but you know, I don't know Bear Bryant like that. So in my personal opinion, he's the greatest coach that ever coached the game. And you know, and you got to respect what he did for college football. You know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, what
You can't say nothing.
it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to look at Bama without Saban. I mean, it goes hand in.
That's something else. That's something else that's coming up too. So
Yeah.
hold that thought. Hold that thought. 'Cause I wanna
Right.
get- I wanna get this
Right. I mean,
that right there that's gonna be the thing. That's gonna be the thing. Now we had another coach that basically part ways with an organization where you wouldn't imagine seeing them
the
without
GOAT. Once again, the GOAT.
He has solidified his position, regardless of how many actions you want to throw behind it, regardless of what you want to say about him. The man can coach a football team, and that was Bill Belichick. Now, whatever you say, you might have a reason to say it, but at the same time, you cannot take away his accomplishment. You cannot take away his style, and everybody in the league would get a left leg to be in that position to say, I won 6 championships and I coached X amount of Hall of Fame players, and they're Hall of Fame players because of where they played at, and they played in New England. You can't do it. You can't do it. So that is, like I said, where you want to be in the league. Now, the thing about it is he's not finished. That's the only thing that's left. He's not finished. And when he is finished, I'm going to say it again, just like I said today. Put what you want on it. He's still the best coach, and he was still the best coach that you've seen coach NFL football in your lifetime. Could there be somebody else? I don't think we'll see it in our lifetime.
That's what Saban and Belichick. Man, I heard something today. I was watching the all the sports outlets today and whatnot, and one of the things that caught my ear today, and I'm gonna repeat what he said. And he was like, "Man, we need to sit back and appreciate greatness." I hope everybody did that when they was watching Saban and Belichick win all these national championships and Super Bowls. I wish like greatness right there that was in front of us all this time.
Right.
We watched it, and a lot of times we take it for granted what we are witnessing and what we are seeing. Tom Brady playing, shoot, LeBron James right now. I mean, we need to take all that in and understand. No matter what your fandom is towards them, you witnessing greatness right there in front of you. Something that may not be witnessed again ever. You know.
There you go.
You know what? Saban got 7.
He got 7. Right. 1 in LSU and 6 in Bama.
Right. And Belichick got 6. And their coaching styles are so similar. Old school. No nonsense. Discipline.
They was on the Cleveland Browns staff at the same time.
Right.
People don't realize it. They cut from the same cloth. They ain't gonna give you what they don't want you to have. And if you talk to them, it's a way to get them to talk, or they're gonna let you, they're gonna tell you themselves, I'm only gonna give you this much. We just worry about the game next week.
Right.
Well, he ain't playing, and we ain't talking about that today. I mean, what else can you get out of it? Nothing. So
not a thing. But look, I'm gonna pivot this coach conversation. Now, sticking with the NFL, which coach resignation or firing besides Bill Belichick? But that was really surprising. We saw that one coming. which
Yeah.
firing, I'm gonna say which firing or resignation surprised you the most?
To be honest, I would have to say that Pete Carroll is the one that got me, because everybody else that got fired, resigned, however you want to put it, it was kind of like, yeah, I can see that. I mean, yeah, it's on the, the writing on the wall, like Mike Vrabel. I mean, how much longer were you gonna do the same thing? It was kind of, to me, it was kind of like, that's one that they could have just, because there's been changes in Tennessee, and he didn't like him. So it's either he gonna be gone, he gonna quit, or he gonna get traded. That's what was gonna happen with him. Now, Pete Carroll, I thought he still had just a tad bit more to say, I can build another one. Well, I'm gonna try to build another one and see what it do. But I guess he just said, you know what? I done made history. I do what I'm gonna do, and I'm out. But he just went to the back office. So that probably the one that got me.
Well, I'm gonna say Mike Vrabel, and I'm saying this simply because of this. He was only there 6 years. His first 4 years, he was money. He was game. He was money, and he struggled these latter 2 years. So why not give the man some grace? Give him a chance. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
that's why that surprised me, because I feel like it was premature, and I think that's going to be unless you get one of these notable names out there to come in and plug back in. I don't see that that move or somebody else coming in and pumping life into this football team.
It's going to be a change, but the biggest thing that people aren't really paying attention to or not really noticing on Vrabel, it's been stuff done against his wishes the last 3 years, and everybody is kind of and when they traded AJ Brown, everybody like, what? He didn't like that. They hired the general manager. He was vocal about it. He didn't like that. And then I was listening to the show today to where the owner said a little statement that kind of said, like, basically saying, we're going to do some changes if you have paid attention to what she was saying. She was basically saying, we're going to do some change at the end of the year, if you read between the lines. So it was kind of coming, and I get a lot more Tennessee Titan talk than you probably do. So I kind of heard a bunch of this stuff, and when it came out, when he left, they kind of went over it. So he wasn't in a position to be like happy with a whole bunch of stuff that they had did. He didn't like a lot of the changes, a lot of draft picks. He didn't like a lot of that stuff, and it was to the point to where, yeah, if you can't make it work, if I can't make it work, they probably gonna let me go, or we gonna mutually decide to vacate. So that's kind of what it came down to. Now he gonna be the steal, I think. I don't think it's gonna be Belichick. I think it's gonna be between him and Harbaugh. It's gonna be the steal of the coaching hires right now. I'm
gonna say Harbaugh will probably be the biggest steal, but I feel like Mike would go back home to New England.
Nah,
I can see that happening.
They talking big about Jerry Mayo. They talking big on Jerry Mayo, and he been there.
Yes, Jerry Mayo.
Real big.
I heard them. I read something on it today. His name being mentioned. So
this is a different scope, different world. He's also talking big about the Oregon coach when he flew to Alabama last night, but he went back home. so I don't know. Now. This is now real quick before we go to the college side. There are two. I sent you a text earlier in the week where the Saints are actually talking about bringing Jon Gruden back on the offensive side of the ball. I don't get it. I mean, it basically goes back to what we've talked about earlier and many times on this show about the status and the state of what they care about their players. It's crazy. So I don't, I just had to throw that out there that's the world we in, to where you can do that, and then somebody say, hey, we might want you to still coach. And regardless of the situation, Everybody like, well, he did this. No, he did what he did. I can't see nobody in the league wanting to play for that man no more. So that was one of the dumbest.
But you know what? But I never thought that hire right. I never thought that hire right there was a good hire in the first place. It was convenient at the time, maybe, but as far as it being a good hire, I never really just tickled my fancy.
It wasn't something that said, "Ooh, look who they got, what they gonna do." It was more like, it's gonna still be the Raiders.
I mean, it was convenient at the time. It was convenient.
Now,
so
Rumor Mill has it that once the Steelers exit the playoffs, Mike Tomlin is going to be out in Pittsburgh. Yeah.
Where you get that from?
Via trade or via conditional release. That's the rumor mill, and that came. Look, I read it on the site today, and it's solid. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna send it to you. It's a solid.
I'm just saying. I don't believe he's going anywhere. That doesn't sound anything like the Pittsburgh way when it comes to the coach. They don't just run their coaching. Shoot, they in the playoffs. He haven't had a losing season. They've only had 3 coaches the entire existence of the organization.
I agree with you 100%. When I read the story, I said, this is crap. But the site and the story, legit.
We're going to put a pin in that story.
You're going to put a pin
We're going to put a pin in that one and see if it take life. We'll come back to this moment. Otherwise, man, I ain't listening to that.
I can't see it, but it's out there. Now, college ranks. Who wants to follow Saban? Who wants to fill them shoes right now today? That's going to be the big question. And, it's some names that you could probably pull out that may be able to go in and do and try to keep the program, in a good position. But that's a lot of pressure for whoever takes that spot.
Yeah. But, it is. I wouldn't want to be the next person. I want to be the person after that person. So
now let me ask you this. Yeah, I mean, because it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. The Coop put something up, and I want to put it up there. I want to get your opinion on.
All right, and then we got to move on because we're spending too much time on the subject.
Yeah, but give me your opinion on it.
It took the portal for them to be able to get the who? Alabama? No.
Right.
No.
No,
Alabama been doing this since the beginning of the time. I mean, Alabama, everybody was flocking to Alabama. It wasn't the portal, that
you're getting played. Right.
Everybody was just flocking there, and he was just stacking the deck. You know what I'm saying? Everybody flocked there because they wanted championship. Didn't nobody care about sitting and waiting and playing and all this kind of stuff. Now, what the portal did, and along with the NIL money, was made it easier for other teams, those same players that go and sit for three years to wait their turn to go somewhere else and get paid, and also start at maybe not a bigger school as big as and notable as Alabama, but they can make money and start at the same time. So, no, Alabama always did recruit and win those players.
Yeah, I mean, I'm on. He say not other schools, not no the other schools, not Bama. Well, I mean, it even the playing field to an extent. I'll give you that much. It even the playing field to an extent. Yeah. Now that it did.
But I agree. But you said the other schools, yes.
Yeah,
I agree.
Other schools,
the other schools. That's what helped. Yeah.
They caught up.
Level the playing field.
I just think he was just to the point where he's like, I ain't got nothing to prove to nobody. I could leave today and still nobody can catch me while I'm alive. Like, it's just, hey, let me go enjoy my life. Why kill myself when I ain't got to?
Right.
He been enjoying my life, I think. So either way, I mean, we'll see. Where are we going next? We're going back to the NFL. We're going to playoffs.
No, we haven't even covered the college championship. Yeah. I was waiting on you, though. I know we laughed.
Y'all only made it because the Jaguars imploded. That's the only reason.
I'm not.
Nope.
You know what?
Because they imploded. Nope.
Congratulations on your one and done. Now, back to what we were talking about, the college championship against the Wolverines of Michigan and the Washington Huskies.
Woo.
Didn't turn out like I expected it to. Didn't turn out like I expected it to. Yes, I already knew Michigan had a great defense, but good googly moogly. They was on.
The defense did their thing, and what everybody was saying about the offense is what Michigan did, and they just wore them down. That running game, bro.
Right. And the thing right. And the thing that really surprised me was the way they ran the ball. The way they ran the ball with ease.
Yes.
I believe I would have ran for a Bill 50.
Yes. It was
on point. I'm talking about out the gate. Now, but even though they ran the ball like that and ran straight down their throat, and they was pretty much in control of that whole entire first half, Washington was still in the game. Yeah. Even though Washington came out and threw a pivotal pick, just being down by 7 at the time, straight out of halftime, first play. But they were still in the game because they were only up by 10. They turned that into the field goal, but they were still in the game. And then they just,
the defense put the
hurt on what happened? They just fell apart. I mean, there's only so much you can do.
And nobody saw it, but at the same time, you kind of have to give it up because they did beat Alabama, and there's no easy feat. There's no easy feat in this age. So they found a way, like Coop said. Now it was a good game. They found a way to keep it close and stay in the game, but you could see it just leaning Michigan way the more and more it went. And when you got that last,
but I'm gonna tell you something that probably would have. I don't know. I ain't gonna say would have changed the outcome of the game, but it definitely would have made the game more interesting if Washington's quarterback had hit those open passes that he would normally make in his sleep. He was missing wide open receivers for potential touchdowns. I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like he was, and you know what? I went back and looked at some of those plays. I looked at that game again, and I was like, maybe he was rushed at the time or whatnot. Man, those bad throws, a lot of time he was in a clean pocket. But mentally, that dude was rattled.
I think that's what it was.
He was rattled. Because he missed some open receivers.
And that right there. Too.
Yeah. No, that didn't help either. That didn't help.
That didn't help. Now the other part of it was when he was putting some of those passes that he was putting on the money in coverage that he was getting before the championship game, they wasn't going his way in this game. Now I've seen a dude throw some pinpoint accurate passes in coverage, and his receiver come down with the ball. Those balls he didn't either, and that did not help him. And it was like every time he threw it, I was just like, oh, they missed it. Oh, it was knocked out of their hand. So that part he wasn't getting. That to me, that just tells me that, like you said in the beginning, Michigan defense showed up to play. That's all it was in that moment.
And I'm talking about both their offense and defensive line manhandled.
Yeah.
And dude, I didn't realize Washington defense was so slow. Man, I watched that quarterback in the fourth quarter. Man, it was like third and 90. It was 3rd and 99 from their own half-yard line. That dude ran and got the first down like it wasn't nothing. I'm like, are y'all really this slow?
It was to the point where sometimes when this dude cut out for that long run on that 3rd down or whatever, I was like, come on, man, y'all got to hit him. And they just they sat there and watched him run by because they couldn't catch him. Like, man, he is not that fast, man. Come on. He's not that fast. So I don't know if that was part of the championship draw, the atmosphere, sucking it out of them. But like you said, they look slow, super slow, super slow.
Super slow. Super slow. But congratulations to Michigan. Now Jim Harbaugh can go ahead and buy his business. Give them the D-Generation X sign. Go and buy his business to the NFL. Coach the Chargers. Watch what I tell you. He gonna coach the Chargers now. And go and buy business. Yeah, I see what you reading. Go and put it up there, man.
I ain't gonna put that up there.
He just ain't gonna let it go. He ain't gonna let it go. All right. The reason I'm not leaning the Steelers' way in the playoff is because they're the Steelers. They're not even supposed to be there. Now, I'm glad that you don't have anything else to say about that tonight because I'm tired of addressing the obvious. If anybody else think the Steelers gonna beat the Bills at their crib this weekend, I got some swamp land in my backyard I want to see with 3 alligators in it.
Nah, we'll talk about that next time.
Who going to the Raiders? I think Pierce. I think AP should get that job, man.
Yeah, I mean he should, but at the same time, he could go back to the Giants. They talking about it. They talking about taking him to the Giants. They talking about the Giants getting him.
So, yeah, that's cool. But these guys really play for him, though, man. All they got to do is get a good defensive coordinator and offensive coordinator. Let him do whatever it is he do and become one of the greatest coaches that ever coached the game also. Because them guys play for him.
Yeah. I mean, it would make sense, but the Giants did come up on that list. And then they even talking about since he ain't, they gonna make him a defensive coordinator with the Giants because the Raiders ain't gonna do right by him. We already know that. Either way, that could very well.
Oh, really? Now that's new to me.
That's new to me too. Very well be.
Yeah.
He get talent in there, and they not trading away all the key pieces. I think he'll be all right. I really think he'll be all right. Now look, where we finna go? We finna go back to the NFL playoffs.
All right. Most intriguing game you were looking to see this weekend? The Steelers and the Bills.
No, because they're gonna be a game.
I bet you know what? It's a reason that game gonna be on Peacock. Because it's obvious what's gonna happen. Everybody don't have Peacock. Nobody's gonna miss nothing.
I'm agreeing with Tony, even though I'm mad at Tony. I agree with Tony. It's this one. It's that one. Because just because of the two teams involved and the way that they're actually playing down the stretch, that right now is the one game I really want to see, and I really don't have a dog in the fight. I don't care who wins. I want to see two fighters slug it out. And that's what I hope I get, because Stafford going back home and playing against the guy that he got traded for. Nothing but great headline. Nothing but great headline. So there it is.
Yeah. I mean, that's the obvious one. I was gonna take it. You didn't take it, but yeah, that is my personal opinion is the most intriguing matchup, because I really want to see Jared Goff give it back to McVay. I really do. I know Stafford coming home and all this kind of jibber jabber, but cool. But I want to see Jared Goff give it to him. Now, I feel like the next intriguing matchup would be the Miami Dolphins going up into the negative 30-degree weather to play the Chiefs. We know the Chiefs been playing crap, boo-boo. We know Patrick Mahomes been playing like Patrick Matrailer. I mean, let's just keep it real. Now, Tyreek Hill is coming back home. He's the only one on that team that's used to playing in that kind of weather. He's the only one that I feel like that we need to see out of him. if they want to have chances. Now everybody else, I don't know who else gonna show up now. I'm be honest with you. And so that's why I see this breaking even, because everybody from Miami is not used to this kind of weather. And at the same time, the Chiefs are not playing like the Chiefs right now. So this is gonna, I feel like the Kansas City Chiefs defense will probably determine this game. Maybe.
Yeah. To me,
But that's just me.
that game right there
What up, Riley?
is a game to see who can wake up, who can bring it, who can do something that looks playoff worthy. Because we've seen the Dolphins tell off these last 5-6 games, and we've seen the Chiefs not be who we used to seeing. To me, it's going to be who is going to be that team to show up and say, we deserve to be here, we deserve to make this run, or we're going to try to make a run. Because they both have not been playing ball that you want to see. I mean, and as a fan, you just don't want to see it. Just a straight up fan, you don't want to see it. You want to see both of them teams fight on all cylinders and see what they can give. This is going to be, I think this is going to be a game that just says, we here, we not here by accident. We here to do our thing. We made this far, let's keep it going. I want to see that part of it. I don't want to see no mess. I don't want to see no receivers dropping balls, but it is what it is. What's the dude's name? What's the running back name for the Chiefs? He's gonna get some work.
A lot of it.
A lot of it. Nah.
You know what? I was talking to somebody. We was talking about the Chiefs and the drops. I forget who it was I was talking to this week. And they were like, well, the Chiefs can't count the Chiefs off because Patrick Mahomes, whatever. I said, they haven't been catching passes. Well, they may start catching passes this week. You can't say that they ain't going to be catching no passes. I said, how come I can't? They haven't caught passes the whole season. Why would I expect them to do it now?
It's not going to change. It doesn't change every time.
And let's keep it real. Travis Kelce ain't been playing like Travis Kelce. He been dropping passes too.
Looking bad. It's been looking bad for him. He don't look
talking like butt. He got butt on his finger. He do.
The perfume, the lotion off. Look, it ain't gonna make it easy, but they gonna have to do it. Cause you can't run all day.
No.
Like you can't run all day like the Bills gonna do on Pittsburgh. So, okay, what we got? Okay,
but I say it's gonna be hard for Miami to play fast in that kind of weather because the conditions, that field would be frozen. I don't know how fast they would be able to play.
They're
talking about a snowstorm before the game.
Yeah, and 0 degrees. 0 degrees.
Right.
And look,
kickoff is gonna be 9 degrees.
Well, we got Demetrius on here real quick. Buffalo.
Man, that ain't Demetrius. Man, that meat. Man, hey, that's meat. That ain't Demetrius. That's meat.
Hey, meat. Check this out. Buffalo gonna be worse, and y'all ain't got what. So Josh Allen and they running back trying to run all over y'all too. So just get ready for it. Me.
I do think Mostert will be playing. I think he will be playing. I think so.
Yeah, I haven't heard anything about him being out. So yeah, I think he is playing. You want to get some picks?
Hey, if you haven't hit the share button yet, would everybody please hit the share button for me, please? Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Please do. You want to get some picks in?
Let go.
Okay, hold up.
No, I got my own music. Stop. I got my own music. Let me find some, Lord Jesus. This man would disappear or something. Let me see what I got here.
Hold on.
Nope, I got it. Don't worry about it.
I got it.
I'm undefeated, never lost. Chill out. I got it. Anyway. Oh, you stopped it?
You bet.
Whatever. Anyway. We got the playoff start. First round of playoff. We got the wild card. We got the Steelers going into the Bills territory. And I'm sorry to do you like this, man. I already told you, man. Bill Mafia gonna be too much. Now look, if doggone, oh Lord, what's going on? I don't know what that was. But look, if Watt was playing, I would honestly give the doggone Steelers a chance. But real talk, they want it done, Doc. They going to the crib. Next game, we got the doggone Dallas Cowboys and we got the Green Bay Packers. Give me Dallas by 3. Moving right along. Who else we got? We got the doggone. We talked about Miami. We talked about doggone Kansas City. Man, that's a pick 'em right there for me, man. But I feel like if most will play and they run the ball, and we know that Miami can run the ball, I'm taking Miami by 3 in this one right here. Oh, who else we got?
Eagles and Giants. Eagles and
You said who?
Tampa Bay. Eagles and Tampa Bay.
You said Giants. The Eagles and the Buccaneers. Hey Tony, what do? Hey Tony, I'm gonna ask Tony. Hey Tony, you think I ought to pick your boy? You think I ought to pick your boy Baker? I'm sorry, Philadelphia. The Eagles stopped flying back when we beat y'all. When we beat the brakes off y'all, everybody took turns. Y'all won one game after that. So ain't nothing gonna change. He gonna grab him. So hey, and the way, and look, also the Eagles secondary, man, been looking. I'm talking about, man, Mike Evans gonna eat. He gonna eat. God, gonna eat.
And guess who hurt? AJ Brown hurt. AJ Brown.
Give me the Bucks, dog. Give me the Bucks. We got the Browns and the Texans. Browns and the Texans. Man, CJ Stroud been playing out his mind as a rookie, dog. Been playing out his mind. I ain't seen a rookie like to play like this right here. This poise, not in my lifetime. Yeah, that's what we want to do. We're gonna see it too. We're gonna see it. But guess what? He going against a real defense. He ain't seen nothing like this year. These boys ain't the number 1 defense. Well, maybe number 2 in the league for no reason at all, dog. Myles Garrett is the truth, and he gonna see a whole lot of him. There's nobody on that Texas offensive line that's gonna be able to contain this guy. So, hey, Joe, you can't talk about the Browns without talking about Joe Flacco and what he's been doing since he's been off the couch. Joe Flacco. Flacco Walker. Jocka Flacco Walker. But anyway, man, give me the Browns, though. And this is going to be a convincing win. It's going to be a convincing. I feel like it's going to be convincing. I'm going to say by like at least 10. Last game, Rams, Lions. As much as I want the Lions to win because I don't want the Rams to continue in the playoffs because they are hot. And they're going to continue to stay hot. Give me the Rams, dog, in a close one down up in Detroit.
There you go. I'm with it. So, good deal. Now, real quick. Jameis Winston. Oh. I just want to go on record and tell you that a few years ago, I told you this dude would never grow up to be that dude. I told you that. I didn't want to be right. I did not want to be right. But it seemed like I was right. Now, look, let me tell you the craziest part about it. And I think it's something that like I haven't seen. Now, if y'all been on the rock, they up 41-17 in the last couple seconds of the game, and they get a pick. Honey Badger get a pick, run it all the way down and get tackled on the 1. All right. Jameis Winston, the coach said, "Hey, Jameis, go in there because he's doing cleanup duty anyway. Game been over. Go down there and take the victory formation. Drop their knee so we can go to the house." Jameis look at the players on the sideline, look at the running back that ain't scored a touchdown this year, and said, "Hey, man, let's get him a touchdown." And dudes on the side on the team was like, "Okay, yeah, let's do it." So Jameis said, forget what the coach said. We're going to fake the victory formation. And then turn around and gave the ball to the running back. The running back scored a meaningless touchdown, 48-17. Coach went off. The other coach went off right before he got fired, because he got fired after it anyway. And the reactions, and the one that I saw, everybody was like, "Man, that's too much. That's too much." Was Shannon Sharp. Fire his butt, release him, get rid of him, blah, 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 blah. This is not something you do. This is crazy. You don't do this. You don't do this. And I was sitting there like, it's straight up insubordination. Like, that's like me telling your boss telling you, "Hey, go ahead and do this," and then you turn around and clock out and go to the house. That's the same exact thing. Oh, matter of fact, you don't even clock out. You just leave. That's the same exact thing. And we talked about it on text message. And at first I was like, well, maybe they can get something for him, or maybe they can do this. Then I thought, well, you made some points. I'm like, no, get rid of his butt. He needs to go. There's no place for nothing like that in any place in the world. And he thought it was okay. And the fact that the reason he gave after the game still makes no sense to me. I'm lost. Like, I just don't get it. It was one of the biggest bruh moments of his career. And Jameis Winston had some bruh moments in his career. Like, every time you see him, you be like, bruh, like, every time I see this dude, it's just like, all I see now is a Joker face on. Because he's a big joke to me. He's a big joke to me. And I kind of felt bad for what, all them years you like, man, no, you can't do that. He ain't showed you this, he ain't showed me that. I kind of felt bad for doing it, but I mean, I'm justified at this point. Now, go ahead.
Yeah, like I told you earlier this week. Yeah, 5 on the spot, because he said something similar to what I said. If you can't trust him to do something this simple, if you can't trust him to do something as simple as kneel the ball in victory formation, when I really need you, or the starting quarterback out, and I need you to start a game or whatnot, how can I trust you to run the plays that I call in for you to run? How can I trust you to do that? And you can't do something as simple as take a victory formation. That was Bush League. It was wrong, and it was typical Jameis Winston.
Yep. And
his butt should be off the team. He should.
Team.
Because I'm gonna tell you like this right here. If ownership didn't think that this coach for the Saints had, if they didn't think he had control of his locker room, I mean, they really don't think he do now, because that's a reflection of how you feel about your head coach, period. I mean, when you agree, I mean, I'm not going to forget what this dude had the whole season to get a touchdown. A whole season. But for you to line up in victory formation, then hand off, and the other team standing up, for goodness sake. So no.
And then that's too close for being. First of all, you could have hurt somebody on the other team, because they was not looking for that. They stood up like you said. These dudes diving trying to get the dude in his zone. I mean, come on. I'm surprised that they didn't start fighting right then. Because if it's me,
I would have. Man, I would chin check somebody.
Because that was crazy, because victory formation, it's just like me telling you, hey man, I submit. Game over. You don't get up and punch me again.
You like, all right, man, it's over. It's a
Yeah, I mean, like, bro, no, that's not what you do. You take their knee, you shake their hand, and you walk off the field. I'm surprised, but you know what? They probably said, this clown, you know what? Screw it, ain't even worth the time. Let's go out the field and win next year. That's probably their whole mentality. Everybody knows James ain't doing that.
I know that score ain't right.
It's on, bro.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
That is third quarter, right?
Man, we talk about James Winston playing Bush League. If they keep shooting the ball. Come on, Boston. Really?
Look on. I'm not gonna keep talking about James. Let's ride, man. Let's get out of
Yeah,
here.
Tony. He eat W's, but he take L's.
All day. And I'll be surprised if anybody fool with him next year. After they figure out how to take money from him. Oh, yeah, that's what he did today. He restructured his contract and saved some room under the cap for him.
Thanks for joining us today. Join us again next week, right here on the R&R Show.
Appreciate y'all, man. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. Thank y'all for sharing all that kind of stuff. Man, love your family, love you. Just love and be loved, man. We'll holler at y'all next time. So what? Gave Minnesota all y'all don't look like y'all had enough. Don't look like you had a lot. What you had? I'm going Bubba Dub. What you had again? Did they even get off the bus? They down by 40 piece. Wings and flats. With red dressing on the side. Cauliflower and parsley.